What's up, friends? Welcome to a vlog. So here we are back at the vlogs. It's been what, a couple weeks, weekish, 2 weekish, something like that, since I left from California and back here in Colorado. So I guess how am I settling in without having, Jesse here, Zarel here, the dogs here. I do still have Clark, and Clark is still really super needy, as I talked about in the vlog the last time. Aren't you, Clark? You like to try to get in front of my feet while I'm walking all the time. So I've been kind of dealing with that and Clark, and that's been a little bit of a pain sometimes. He seems to like to get in my way. Finally, this last weekend, just recently, a couple days ago, as I'm recording this, got around to like cleaning up around here. I mean, I still had like toys all over the place from like Zarel, and still my stuff laying around from like coming back from California. The kitchen still had a bunch of stuff because, Jesse kind of, had to work and then only had a couple of days after, work was over before she was off to California. So she didn't have any time to really like, clean up or anything. I don't really care if she did anyways. It's not like she needed to clean the house before she left, but she, just really had enough time to get her stuff together and then take off to California. So everything was kind of in a hurry and everything, and it kind of did leave the house in a little bit of a disaster. But I finally got around to picking up and cleaning things after about a week of leaving it the way it was, because I'm horrible about like cleaning up after some stuff. But I finally got around to it. It is definitely still a little bit tough. I think when I come through the garage door, when I come home, I still kind of somewheres in my mind kind of expect that the dogs are going to come running up to the door. I still see a lot of things that make me think about like Zarel and Jesse, and thinking that, everything is still the same, that, I'm going to come home and I'm going to relax and Jesse's going to come home and make dinner, or that I'm going to go pick up Zarel from daycare, or that she's going to be bugging me about wanting to go outside and play on her trampoline. But then it doesn't happen, and it kind of settles in, and it's like, oh man, that's right, they're in California, so that part is still kind of weird. I still haven't quite gotten over the whole being here by myself kind of a thing. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you didn't notice, I did shave the beard down. If you watched like the Christopher Chaos channel, you probably have seen it already, that the beard is back to being short again. I feel like it kind of made me look old. I don't know. I mean, I'm not young, but I'm not old either. I don't know. I think I'm right now kind of close to that middle ground area somewheres, maybe. I don't know. But I feel like it made me look older than I really am, and that kind of bugged me a little bit. It was a little hard to maintain, to try to get it the way I wanted it to look, and it wasn't looking the way I wanted it to look. So I said, screw it. I went back to being short. I don't know if later point in time I'll try the long thing again, but for now I'm just going to deal with the short. So what all have I been up to since being back and being on my own now? Well, one of them is trying to work on my brand, trying to be better, so that hopefully, I can build my online presence to make that my career, and, make a good living to be able to support all of my bills and everything from that. I got like these different books. Here's like one of the 3 books that I got, this social media optimization, just trying to build, my online presence to be more discoverable. That ad revenue helps, from Google. I need to kind of work on better like t-shirt type of things. I'm going to be working on like some, military veteran style t-shirts that hopefully will do a little bit better than the Chaos shirts. I mean, the Chaos shirts, I get a few once in a great while of people that are interested in that, but maybe the veteran themed ones will do a little bit better, and that'll be help to kind of support, the goal of what I'm getting to. But I have a couple different books, they're all the For Dummies style books too, by the way, because those seem to, be pretty helpful. But those type of books where it's like, that one's social media one of how to build a brand, and then one that's kind of some website optimization stuff to kind of help build the Christopher Chaos channel a little bit better. So that is one thing I've been working on, but also a little bit of personal stuff. I am an awful cook. I do not have any cooking skills. Jessie did all the cooking because she's the great cook. I just eat the food and everything, but I've been working on it, and I've gotten some things down. I was able to, nothing big, I guess, but to me it was an accomplishment, barbecue some hamburgers. I wasn't never very good at that, and I managed to pull that off. I figured out how to scramble eggs. Again, not a big accomplishment, but to me it was. And then I was able to make sloppy joes. I didn't know how to really like brown hamburger meat. I was able to get that down, and that worked out okay. So I think tonight, like, I'm going to be making tacos, because that's kind of the same kind of concept as browning the hamburger meat. I was able to make it work for for the sloppy joes, so I figured I could probably make tacos. So I guess that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna make some tacos. But that's also another thing that I've been kind of trying to use this time to, yes, better my online presence, but also better just me, I guess. Be better at just, learning how to do things that I probably should know how to do, like cook. So I can, get to a point where I can help Jessie a little bit better and maybe, cook dinner sometimes where I wasn't able to do that before because I just sucked at cooking. And so if I said I was cooking dinner back when she was here, that meant I was ordering something from like DoorDash or Domino's Pizza or something along those lines. So I want to try to be better about that and try to, be more of like, I'm cooking dinner and I'm actually cooking something legitimate-ish, I guess. I mean, it's still not going to be anything like crazy. It'll probably be like tacos or something that is within my skill set of cooking. But that's kind of one of the things I'm also kind of working on. So I better get started on dinner, since that's kind of my responsibility now, being all by myself of making dinner. I'm not really sure why I got such small taco shells. I don't know, but I guess it works. By the way, paper plates, definitely the way to go when you're by yourself, and I hate doing dishes, so try to use the paper plates as much as possible. All right, good to go. So tacos were good. Like I said, I don't know why the taco shells were so small. It ended up being a thing where I ended up having like 10 tacos because they're such small tacos, and I didn't want the hamburger meat to really go to waste. A pound of meat might have been too much for one person. That's also the kind of hard part that I'm finding, is sometimes it's hard to figure out how to cook for one person. So either I have leftovers or I have to toss the extra stuff away. Sometimes it works out pretty good. That wasn't too bad, really. I mean, like I said, they probably, if I had bigger taco shells or tortillas, probably would have been more like 4 or 5 tacos, maybe if they were actual big size, but because they were so small, it ended up being like 10 tacos or something like that. So it worked, I guess. But my refrigerator is kind of empty-ish. I don't know, it definitely looks like maybe like a bachelor kind of thing. I mean, if you just look, I got like, rock stars, some eggs for my scrambled eggs that I got, and then my pre-made lunches that I did, and then some drinks, and easy to make stuff. Same with like the freezer too. I mean, I got like egg rolls and some ice cream sandwiches and stuff in there. I would say it's definitely a good like learning process, though. I mean, I think I'm definitely. It's weird though, trying to learn these kind of things that probably a lot of people learn at a much younger age. But I guess I was just in a different situation, where I was in the Army for pretty much most of my Army career. You couldn't have like stoves in the barracks, so you couldn't really cook, really. You had like microwaves, and that was it. They wouldn't allow you to have hot plates or anything. The barracks in the Army are a lot different now. Now you actually have stoves and you can cook. So soldiers get a little bit better of an opportunity to kind of, have a chance to actually make real meals if they want to in the barracks. But I didn't have that. So I was eating in the chow halls. I was going out to eat. So I didn't really have that. Even when I got my own apartment, I still really didn't branch out that much. And then, being in different relationships, then I had someone else to cook for me. And so I just didn't, I guess, branch out and actually try to learn how to cook stuff, I guess. So now here I am, kind of, pushing myself to learn how to cook and, be a little bit better. So tacos, sloppy joes, got that stuff down, I think. At some point I'll get a little bit more creative and try a little bit bigger tasks, I guess. I guess that's kind of the update. It's the following day now, and I'm cooking dinner again in the kitchen, working on another little experimental meal, I guess, of something I've stepping out of my comfort zone to kind of work on. But yeah, I'm kind of getting the hang of it. Oh, don't worry. I think that's just the sound when the food's ready. I think that means it's done. I should probably go check on that.